Hi guys, it's yours truly, NEWSCLUES here, and welcome to this week's edition of News Clues. This is going to be our weekly series where me and Ethan recap and talk about the news that happened over the past week. And this week we have a lot to talk about. So without further ado, let's get started. It's just me today, by the way. Ethan isn't with me, so whenever Ethan is with us, he will be joining for the recording. But for today, it's just me, so Ethan sent me all the anime news that he could find. We won't be going over movie news this week because it was really quiet in terms of that from what I've noticed. Unless I missed something. So, yeah, but if you guys hear any big movie news over the last couple of weeks, let me know in the comments below, and I will get to it next week for next week's recap. But for this week, it's just going to be mainly gaming and anime. So to start off the gaming, Microsoft has announced the next batch of Game Pass games, 4 of which are already available, and a couple more that will be coming next week. Well, actually, a few more, I should say. So, the 4 that are currently available right now are Dragon Quest Builders 2 for PC and console, FIFA 21 for PC and console via EA Play, Outlast 2 via cloud, console, and PC, and then Steep, which was already available, I think, on PC, unless I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. And then it is now making its way onto cloud for mobile device users, and then console for all Xbox console and Ultimate owners. So yeah. Now what's coming next week are 4 more titles. Final Fantasy X2 2/X HD Remaster coming to the PC and console on May 15th. Then we have Just Cause 4 Reloaded, also on May 15th. Psychonauts, the original Psychonauts, to get ready for Psychonauts 2, which is launching on May 15th as well. Oh, well, no, not Psychonauts 2 before you guys say anything. I meant to say the original Psychonauts on Game Pass. Psychonauts 2 doesn't have a release date, at least to my knowledge. But yeah. Psychonauts OG will be coming May 15th to Game Pass. Red Dead Online will be coming to out in console, also on May 15th. And then Remnant from the Ashes is coming to the PC Game Pass on May 15th. So, in terms of games leaving Game Pass, these following games will be leaving: Alan Wake on the PC and console side, Battlefront on the PC side, Dungeons on the Endless on the PC, console, and cloud side, Final Fantasy 9, well, no, shoot, I forget which one, but you guys see the logo on screen, so you guys know, on PC and console, Hotline Miami on PC, and then Peppy Quest the Crusaders on PC. So all of these will be coming to leaving Game Pass very soon here. So I would definitely hurry. Actually, hold on a second. Collection is leaving May 15th, so be sure to get them ASAP. Alright, that's all for Game Pass news. Now we got some big news regarding the World of 2021 World Video Game Hall of Fame inclusives. So as you guys know, early last year, or maybe even earlier this year, it says here, the finalists were announced for the World Video Game Hall of Fame inclusives. Basically, every year we new games are introduced into the World Video Game Hall of Fame for their impact on the gaming community and really just in general how they've impacted things. So, for the people who were for the games that are now in the Hall of Fame, Animal Crossing, which is no doubt in my mind a well-deserved one. Microsoft Flight Simulator, for sure. StarCraft, And Where in the World is Carmen San Diego? Whew! Ew, man, that's a mouthful. The other nominees were Call of Duty, Farmville, FIFA, Guitar Hero, Madden Football, I'll leave it below. Well, I'll leave it right here so you guys can see. I can't pronounce it. Uh, Pole or Position, Portal, and Tron, which were all nominated, but sadly will not be included this time around. There's always next time though. Oh, so yeah. Yeah, this has happened for the longest time since 2015 since we've been doing this. So real quick, I'll go over some of the nominees from previous years, 2 each. So previous years, we've had some popular games like Bejeweled, and Minecraft, which were in last year's. Then in 2019, we had Super Mario Kart, and Mortal Kombat. But as to the other nominees that were chosen, then we had Tomb Raider as one of them, and a Final Fantasy game. I can't pronounce them because unfortunately Final Fantasy uses Roman numerals, and I can't pronounce them outside the fourth one for the crying out loud. 2017 we had Donkey Kong and Street Fighter 2, as well as Pokemon and Halo, so I know all 4 of those. 2016 had Sonic, Onyx 1, and The Legend of Zelda, and then 2015, which was the first year they did this, was Super Mario Brothers and Pac-Man. And some of the other titles that were also introduced. So those are just some of the nominees. I'll leave a link in the description below to the full list so you guys can see what has been completely included into the World Video Game Hall of Fame. But yeah, those were the nominees. Now, something a little small, but I figured I'd mention it anyways for those who are looking forward to Mario Golf Super Rush. And if you're pre-ordering GameStop, or if you already pre-ordered at GameStop, you can get a pin set when you pre-order and purchase the game. So, something to look forward to. Now, Score Bunny, one of the popular Pokemon from Pokemon Sword and Shield, it has joined Build-A-Bear Workshop and is now available to pre-order. And this is what he looks like. Pretty cool, huh? You can get Score Bunny probably in your local Build-A-Bear, or if you buy online, you can get Score Bunny with his Score Bunny his Score Bunny sleeper, which is pictured here, as well as his Score Bunny cape. You also get the plush itself, of course, and then you get a 5-in-1 sound, which is definitely basically sound effects from either the anime or the games. I don't know which one. Just for reference, this isn't the first time that they've teamed up with Pokemon. I actually own the Pikachu and Eevee from Build-A-Bear set. So, yeah. Alright. Now, next one. More companies have been confirmed to be joining E3. So, here are some more confirmed people that are going to be coming to E3. So we have Bandai Namco, Binge.com, The Village's Eye Entertainment, Freedom Games, Gearbox Entertainment, Sega, Square Enix, Turtle Beach, Verizon, and XSEED/Marvis US. So, previously, Nintendo, Xbox, Capcom, Konami, Ubisoft, Take-Two, Warner Brothers, and Crunch Media were all confirmed. However, as of right now, a couple weeks later, Konami had to back out of E3 due to being too deep in so many projects. So, I'm not sure we'll miss anything, but if it was anything major Konami was going to show, then it's kind of a moment that we won't see it. But that being aside, I got some other big news. So as you guys know, the Switch has been selling like hotcakes, and that streak continues because I have the million sellers for Nintendo as of May 2021, and I have some news regarding the Switch itself. So the Switch has currently outsold the Game Boy Advance, one of Nintendo's most popular handhelds in its previous times, released way back in the 2000s. That handheld is home to many classics such as Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, and the Mario Advance series, which is a set of remastered classics from the Super NES and NES era, remade for the handheld screen of the Game Boy Advance. There's many other titles such as Sonic Advance and others that I'm pretty sure everybody knows, but yeah, it has officially outsold the Game Boy Advance. This is the first handheld of the classics that it's beaten. I consider the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy together as the classic family, while the DS, 3DS, and I guess technically the Switch itself are part of the modern line. So this is the first classic handheld it's beaten. It still has to beat it's still in terms of what it still needs to beat. It still needs to beat the Wii, the Game Boy, the original color is probably included in that for sure, no doubt in my mind. And of course the Nintendo DS. Yes, and earlier this year, it had already suppressed its first modern handheld, the 3DS. Its previous handheld predecessor. So it's pretty impressive to see how far the Switch has come in terms of suppressing the sales. And to the way it previously outsold, in addition to the 3DS, it has outsold the NES, the Super NES, the N64, the GameCube, and this is probably obvious, but the Wii U. So the Switch is pretty much on a roll here. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna outbeat the Wii or the Game Boy, but I can see it definitely possibly topping the Wii. The Game Boy and the DS though are definitely gonna be hard ones because they're way up there. However, if Nintendo keeps going, I'm pretty sure they'll hit it. So yeah, that's big news. Okay, so now we have news about some of the big games that have sold so much for Nintendo in the last couple months. So at the number one spot, and this is a shocker to even yours truly, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still the number one. Yes, you heard me. It is still number one, currently sitting at 35.39 million copies. Jesus Christ. Oh, that is a lot. I'll leave a link in the description below, but I'm only going to go over the top 10 just to make things easier. But there are some pretty impressive titles and numbers on here, so definitely look into it. But continuing, we also have Animal Crossing New Horizons, which has sold to date 32.63 million. So it could surpass Mario Kart 8 Deluxe very soon here, but I'm very impressed to see Mario Kart still have its title there. It's honestly a big shocker to me. But continuing on, Smash Ultimate sits at 23.84 million. Very impressive for a game that's been out for about, I think, 4 years now. I've lost count, honestly. Then we have Breath of the Wild sitting at 22.28 million. Pokemon Sword and Shield was 21.10 million. Super Mario Odyssey sitting at its first second big double-digit number 20.83 million. Then Super Mario Party sits at 14 70.79 million, which, speaking of which, side news, but in case you didn't hear, Nintendo released a brand new update for Super Mario Party, which allows you to play online with your friends, except for 10 mini games. But yes, you can play 4 board games with your friends now online. This is pretty cool, and I'm glad Nintendo did it, but a little late, you think? That aside, I expect that number to go way higher later when we see our next million sellers. Okay. Hey, let me see. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we got 3 more. Then we have Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu at 15.28 million. Splatoon 2 at 12.21 million, and New Super Mario Deluxe is at 10.44 million. That's a pretty impressive. So yeah, like I said, there's even more, but I'll let you guys take a look for yourselves. I'll leave a link in the description below to Nintendo Everything's article where it'll have the whole list. So yeah, but that's pretty impressive. That is very, very impressive. Oh, that's right. And before I forget, if you're curious about how Bowser's Fury has done, real quick, 5.59 million, and it has outsold the Wii U original. So yeah, that tells you a lot. Alright, speaking of Nintendo, we're not done with them yet. Nintendo has announced their version of Dreams called the Game Builder Garage. It is releasing for, get ready for this, $29 later this year. Actually next month. And it's going to allow you to build your own video games. You can use a compatible mouse. I'm not sure about keyboard support, but you can at least use a mouse. And you will be able to share games you make over the internet by downloading and exchanging them. Now, of course, because this is called Game Builder Garage, I'm not sure if this one's going to be on my radar, especially since Mario Golf Super Rush is also releasing that month. But I did get a little bit of extra birthday money, so I might consider it. And $29 is not bad compared to the $59 I'll have to pay for Mario Golf, so I'll think about it. But I'll leave a link in the description below to the press release from Nintendo's website, as well as the link so you guys can pre-order, as well as the Game Builder trailer so you guys can check it out for yourselves. Now, in terms of UK sales, Nintendo Switch and Pokemon Snap were #1 in April. Well, April. In fact, Game Industries, Christopher Dong has said that the sales trends for this are on par with the Xbox 360 and which is over time did not 9 million units in the UK, which is not a shocker, really. Really, considering how many problems the 360 had. Sweat drop. But yeah. At this moment in time, in terms of best-selling systems of all time, only the DS and the PlayStation 2 or so more, at least in terms of the UK. I'm not sure overall, but in terms of the UK, only the DS and PlayStation 2 are sold more. I could easily see it surpassing the DS, but the PlayStation 2 is just an uphill battle here. So we'll see. But as for the best-selling game, it says here here that it was the best-selling game in April, and by the way, it sold 10 times better than the original Pokemon Snap. So new Pokemon Snap has done a very good job. Well, round of applause to Bandai Namco and the staff for working super hard on that game. So for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater fans, in terms of those who are waiting for the Switch version of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 remastered, it is coming June 25th. Yeah, as you guys have noticed, a lot of people seem to be wanting to get into June. I guess everybody's wanting to live off the E3 hype again. That's not a surprise. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what that is, but yes, that is very, very exciting news. Okay, so for those who were wondering about Gamescom, previously they had announced that there was going to be a physical event, but unfortunately, those plans have changed, and now they are going all digital just like last year. So, sorry for those who were looking forward to it, but it is going all digital like last year. Yeah, there will be Gamescom Live, just like last time. And the show will be moving one day this year. The Gamescom week will start on August 23rd. Opening night live will be happening on the 25th. And then the main days will be Thursday and Friday, August 26th and August 27th. I am very much looking forward to seeing what games we get to see at Gamescom as well as E3 this year, since that is also coming back. So that is exciting. Alright, and our last bit of news in terms of what I have here for Nintendo, and though I have it all down in a section here, so... Okay, and then last but not least, for PlayStation and Nintendo Switch fans, you guys know that Wonder Boy, Ashelina, and Monster World, a remake of Monster World 4 from the Genesis, is coming out this year. Well, I got some big news on that. It is launching actually at the end of this month, so May 28th. Look forward to that game launching. I'm not 100% positive if I'm going to be purchasing that game and putting it on a channel for you guys to see what it's like. But if I do end up buying it, I'll let you guys know. No, and of course it will be a part of Maniatic May Madness. So yeah, definitely expect that. Alright, now let's move into some big news from what I see from NFL parties as well as some Sony news. So, first things first, future titles in the series for the time being will be turn-based instead of action for the Yakuza series. So, Sega announced in a live stream yesterday that this was going to be the standard going forward for the Yakuza main titles. Judgment will contain the old Yakuza combat for those who are wanting that more. So, yes, look forward to that. From what I've seen, it's got mixed reactions from many fans. And I'm not sure what I personally think, since I haven't played the Yakuza games yet, and I still have to get around to that. But it is something to look forward to nonetheless. Yes. So we'll see how this pans out, though. And speaking of which, I got another announcement. We'll get adding Judgment as well. Well, and the Judgment series. Yes, you heard me. Series. But we'll get to that in a bit. Okay, so for those who were hoping that Final Fantasy VII Remake would be finally added to Xbox, I got some bad news. Oops. Yeah, you probably can guess by my silence on this one, but unfortunately, the Final Fantasy VII Remake Intrigued, it will be extended 6 months for exclusivity before or any other format. Yes, it's kind of a bummer, but can't say I'm surprised. I guess they want that extra cash this year. Yeah, so that means beyond when the DLC for Final Fantasy VII Remake gets announced, as well as the free update gets released, it will be exclusive from all the way through summer into the fall. So sorry, guys, but hey, it happened. It is what it is, right? But I can wait 6 months. It's no big deal. And I still have the PlayStation version if I feel like playing some Final Fantasy VII myself. All right. Um. Now we have a new acquisition. Yes, you heard me. Someone got acquired into into one of the existing video game companies, and that company which also happened to be Metalhead Software, where they have been acquired by EA under the EA Sports branch, so they will be helping out EA Sports. I'm not sure what this means for the Super Mega Baseball fans, and the Super Mega Baseball series, for those who don't know, has seen 3 installments across multiple consoles. So also, well, at least I think there's 3 installments. But I do know there's at least 2. One of which you can get on the Xbox and the PlayStation, to my knowledge, as well as the Switch, I believe, too. Yeah, so it will be interesting to see what EA does with a Metal Gear down the road. But let's just hope they don't kill the poor studio for our sake. Alright, now for those who are fans of Metal Exercius, there is a PlayStation 5 version of the game coming June 18th. So if you own the game in any way or form, I'm not sure if it's on PlayStation now. Now, I do know, and I don't remember if it's still on Xbox Game Pass, because I know this game's available on there too. But it will still be a free update for PlayStation fans, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a free update for Xbox Series S and X fans as well. So that's something to look forward to. So June 18th for you guys. Now, in terms of PlayStation Now titles, they've added 3 brand new titles to the lineup. Last month they sorry, hold on. I'm reading. Okay, so as of last month, unfortunately, fans, for those who are wondering about the North 5 PlayStation 5 remaster, unfortunately, Kumio Tecmo has only put the PlayStation 4 version of the game. So if I do cover it on the channel in the future this month, I expect it to be that. But it will still be a good benchmark to see how it is. Which, by the way, the Kumio Tecmo showcase is not done yet. I have a second day showcasing all Kumio Tecmo's other current day works, including the stuff that is currently available on PlayStation Now, coming very soon here. I have to re-record the footage, unfortunately, so it's going to take me a while longer. But yeah, I look forward to that. That aside, though, so Noah is joining PlayStation Now. In addition, we also have Bandai Namco's Jump Force crossover fighting game which Ethan N., my fellow media maniac, is also a big fan of. And we also have Streets of Rage 4, which I am a huge fan of personally. I already own it on Xbox. Well, I actually don't own it. I should probably get around to that later. But I have it via Game Pass on Xbox, and I currently have it fully on Switch. So yeah, you could say I'm a really big Sega fan. But yeah, those are your free games for this month. I don't think they're going to be adding any more in this month, last month, we also have 3 games being added. 2 of which being Marvel's Avengers and Borderlands 3, and that one's a big one too. Because that one just recently got released, at least a while back. So yeah. Okay, so now we have apparently their version of Xbox of possibly smart delivery. Whoa. But this is the game booster feature. I haven't heard of Game Boost, and if I did, I probably forgot. But they've released a brand new trailer as well as this brand new cool looking logo at the end of the trailer, showing some visual improvements between the PlayStation 4 and 5 version. I'll leave a link to the trailer in the description below. This one boosts the quality and imagery of the PlayStation 4 games running on PlayStation 5 hardware, which is nice because some games do run a lot better if they are on PlayStation 5 hardware. Me and Ethan haven't played too many Enchanted ones yet, but you will be seeing plenty of examples of that this month. So look forward to that as well. Speaking of PlayStation this month and subscriptions and stuff, we also PlayStation Plus members also have a bonus if they're gonna claim Wreckfest this month. So in addition to Wreckfest being part of the PlayStation Plus lineup for free games this month, PlayStation Plus members get exclusive access to the PlayStation 5 version of Wreckfest. So that's pretty good to know. No, for those who are curious about this month's PlayStation Plus games, speaking of which we have Battlefield 5, Stranded Deep, and as I just mentioned, Wreckfest. So look forward to that. Alright, now we have Rocket League. Rocket League. Apparently, it's on its way in PlayStation 5. On PlayStation 5. I don't know exactly what that means, but we'll see. Also, one of the bigger announcements from this this week, we have Sony investing in Discord, so there will be 4 PlayStation 4 and 5 Ignition coming next year to Discord. Well, that's pretty big. Now, a little bit of a damper for Returnal fans, unfortunately, in terms of the UK sales. Hasn't done all that well. It's lost out to Pokemon Snap, which, by the way, has dethroned FIFA. So, at the #1 spot. Returnal is a close second place. That's not too bad, but it starts off sluggish, unfortunately. Oof. Alright. Next thing to talk about. So for those who use the web store for the PlayStation 4 and 5, they have finally add sorting and filter options again. So let me just see what options you can use. Okay. Okay, I gotta look it up real quick. Okay, so some of the sorting options you can use price high to low, and then in the top category you can choose from a full game, a game bundle, and a premium edition, and then you have your standard pricing options, so free, and then your usuals. But that is pretty interesting to say the least. About time they added that. The PlayStation 5, PlayStation Web Store rebranded is not all that good. I'll be honest. So, thank you, Sony, for finally adding it. Sheesh. Sheesh. That aside, though, speaking of PlayStation 5, again, we got another patch update. For those who are fans of Star Wars The Jedi Fallen Order, I got some good news. There is a PlayStation 5 version on the way this summer, and it will be a free upgrade for those who own the PlayStation 4 version, which is kind of obvious. So, yeah, that's very good to hear. Yeah, but, yeah. That's all for a mixture of third-party and PlayStation news. But the one last thing I nearly forgot to announce, Lost Judgment. So Lost Judgment is going to be coming later this year to the PlayStation 4 and 5 and the Xbox One and Series X and S. Sorry, PC fans, no PC version of the game yet, or the original Judgment. Lost Judgment will be the sequel to this game, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this one does over the previous one. As I just previously said, this one will also retain the previous Yakuza combat that we had in previous Yakuza games, since, at least for the time being, the Yakuza mainline titles going forward will be having the turn-based combat that Yakuza 7 has. So, yes, definitely looking forward to that. Alright, so, in addition to this, we also have, apparently Bethesda is announcing for an unannounced title. I'm not sure exactly what that's referring to, but if you're interested in working at Bethesda, then look forward to it. Speaking of which, in case you were wondering what kind of job it is, it's a silver engineer. So if you are that type of person, then I would recommend going to Bethesda's website, and actually, I should probably leave a link in the description below to the listing so you guys can actually take a look at it. So yeah, but it's interesting. By the time silver engineer, that this does probably mean another online game, but I'm not sure exactly what type. So we'll have to wait and see what this is. Speaking of special stuff to talk about, spotted in Major Nelson's background of the podcast. It's well, why don't you guys see for yourselves? Yep, your eyes are not deceiving you. That's a classic Xbox. That's a classic version of the classic Xbox that's an Xbox background that Xbox used to have. Now, why it's not exactly identical or similar to what we see as to the actual Xbox original background, it still is visually very similar. Similar to how PlayStation released a PlayStation 4 theme, indie developer actually, released a PlayStation 4 theme similar to the PlayStation 2, which was definitely nice for those who like the nostalgia, like yours truly. So yeah, but does this mean another dramatic background on the way? We haven't seen that yet, but it would be nice. Speaking of which, while you're at it, I'm curious to see these Xbox 360 blades. I have never seen them before. For my life, life. I've seen pictures, but I've never actually seen it, as I got an Xbox 360 way after the redesign happened. So yeah, I would look forward to seeing the blades if that's possible, if we can get a theme for that. But other than that, it's still pretty nice. Uh, Now, Al, one thing I just noticed that at the article from Pure Xbox, I'm reading this from them, said is that it could be released in November. November. Because this year marks 20 years since the Xbox brand in general has actually existed. So I'm actually interestingly curious to see what happens. Now, whether we get it sooner than that, I doubt it, but more than likely and possibly we'll probably get this dramatic background in November, the actual launch month of the original Xbox. This will be interesting to see nonetheless, but I am super excited to see it. All right. Speaking of dramatic backgrounds, there is one that is still not currently now available for you guys to check out. And that is the Xbox, and that is the new Motes background. So I will leave a small video of what the Motes background looks like in my and I post a video to Twitter about it, so you guys can see what it looks like in full. And I will also use my capture card to show that via my capture card link, my capture card on my Xbox Series S. But it looks pretty stunning to say the least. So yeah. Now, this is an interesting development. Okay, so apparently this is kind of surprising, but Xbox actually accidentally put Psychonauts 2 up for download. Oopsies! Someone accidentally did it. So, Psychonauts 2 with Microsoft Store currently up as well. Well, the page was up briefly, so here's what it has confirmed. Capabilities: it has single player, Xbox preference, Xbox clubs, 4K Ultra HD. It is an Xbox Play Anywhere title, so you can play this anywhere where you have access to your Xbox account. Now, this one, like many titles, will be optimized for the Series X and S, and you can use a PC gamepad. Could anybody in the comment section below tell me what that is? Because I've never heard of it. And it will be about 27 gigabytes too, for those who are wondering. So this is pretty curious, but yeah, that was pretty interesting. Okay, so according to Activision, Call of Duty 2021, which will be built for next gen, and it will be led by Sledgehammer Games. And the game is on track. The development. So this is what Activision says. As a development of Sledgehammer. Development is being led by Sledgehammer Games, and the game is looking great and on track for its full release. This is the next-gen experience with stunning visuals across campaign, multiplayer, and cooperative modes of play, designed to intrigue and enchant the existing Call of Duty system. We look forward to sharing more details with the community soon. So this one is apparently going to be built for the next-gen Xbox Series systems, and the PlayStation 5. However, its platforms has not been confirmed yet, so we don't even know if it's even coming to the previous gen or if this is going to be a next gen exclusive only, which wouldn't be a surprise to me either way. Right, at the very least, it would possibly be a PlayStation 5 exclusive due to Activision having a marketing deal with, Sony. But for Xbox, I'm pretty sure there probably is still one version in the works. And of course PC. Now, whether it comes to Switch or not, I don't know. No, but previous ones haven't yet, so I can't say that's gonna happen. But it would be interesting to see the next Call of Duty game come to the Switch. Now, for those who didn't know, earlier this year, as I took my vacation earlier, which by the way, I still have plans to post. You just gotta give me some time. Xbox was in Twitter's brand of the site, I think bracket, and won, and they promised everybody Xbox mini fridges if they won. Well, the exec said they'll be available widely later this year. This is interesting. Well, we'll have to wait and see what this is. Now, for those who are Limited Run Games fans, you guys know that Limited Run Games is a big publisher and is one of the reasons why so many indie games have physical editions, in addition to other companies helping out, of course. But they are one of the big ones. Well, Limited Run Games has only mainly done PlayStation and PlayStation and Switch titles, really. So there haven't been any Xbox publications. However, they did say they are now officially Xbox partners, so we will possibly be seeing some Xbox titles very soon here. Yeah, they didn't start last year because Microsoft had them do some stuff first. But I'm finally glad to hear that they will be on track to possibly releasing some Xbox titles this year. Yeah, one of the big ones that everybody wants is a physical version of Doom, even though Microsoft will probably do that themselves. So that was at one point. But I guess everybody wants a classic version, so fair enough. Okay, so apparently these 10 games are currently free with gold across several different stores. I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can check this out, but these 10 games are available across various different stores. Not every single store has them, of course, but they are available for everybody. But, buddy, if you have Xbox Live Gold, which if you have Game Pass Ultimate, obviously is included. Alright, now we have Iron Galaxy. So Iron Galaxy, as you guys know, is the people who are behind the season 2 and 3 of the rebooted Killer Instinct, which is Rare's fighting series. Now would they work on a brand new would they work on a brand new Killer Instinct if it had a chance? They said they would consider it if they were given the opportunity. Really. That's not necessarily a no, but it's not a yes either. So, I guess we should just keep an eye on them and see what happens. Hopefully, we will get a new Killer Instinct at one point. I can't confirm this though. They are working on some PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S/X projects. I'm not sure. We don't know exactly what, but we have to wait till later this year. Yeah. So, we have to wait and see. This apparently follows up on some rumors, but of course, with this channel being anti-rumor, I won't be able to talk about that. So yeah, but it was apparently rumored back to make a follow-up to the Killer Instinct game. I will mention that briefly, but no one stepped up to the plate yet. So this is interesting to say the least. I'm very excited to see what would happen if another new Killer Instinct would do. It would be the second reboot we've had for this type of killer of a franchise since Mortal Kombat got one way back in 2019. So this makes this very exciting. All right, next thing to talk about. So for those who have Game Pass Ultimate, speaking of which, we have so Game Pass Ultimate has confirmed that May 4th, which is past but is available now. Now you guys will have access to Spotify. Now you have to be a new member of Spotify to use this, so any current Spotify members won't be able to use it. As I am a current member, unfortunately will have to make another account. But this is good news for those who have not tried Spotify. It is a great service. I've gotten tons of views out of it for listening to music. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. And if you're skeptical to use your subscription, then they do have it for free. But I hope you don't mind ads. So definitely look into that. All right. Now apparently this wasn't there at launch, but Cloud Save support will be coming to. Is actually available, I should say, on Minecraft Dungeons right now. Now, I'm not sure if that applies to all across the platforms for Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch, which if it wasn't available before, but it is available now at least on the Xbox ecosystem, so that's very good to know. We'll have to wait and see, though. And that's it for the gaming news. So tons of gaming news this week. All right. Now, last but not least, Ethan has sent me this week's anime news. And we got tons to talk about. So here we go. So for those who are wondering about Demon Slayer Modern Train, which is as it's translated into the West, was the number one movie this past weekend. And has currently made 34 billion. Sorry, did I say billion? I meant million at the box office. That is super cool. Okay, Ethan just linked me these two, but I'll leave a link in the description below. They've added some more dubs to Foundation, so for those who are first edition subscribers, be sure to look forward to that. For My Hero Academia, The Strongest Hero, pre-register Registry is available now, and if you are buying the game soon, then look forward to it. For those who are fans of Made to the Abyss, fans of Made for Abyss, I think that's what it's called. Give me 1 second. Yes. Sorry. Made in Abyss. Pardon. It is announcing its second season. So the first one must have been pretty successful or done pretty good. And so, the Made in the Abyss will be coming next year for the second season. And there will be an RPG adaptation for the series called Made in the Abyss, Blinding Star Falling into Darkness, that will be available on PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. It will be a 3D action RPG, by the way. And the game will be fully dubbed, so it will be available in English and Japanese for those who want to enjoy the English voice cast as well. And it's Spike Chunk. And Spike Chunsoft is making this game, by the way, so you guys know. Sorry, guys, this first one's gonna be a little rough around the corner, so I hope you don't mind. I'll probably get better with this at time, though. Speaking of big news, Sailor Moon is returning with a brand new movie, Sailor Moon Eternal, which is coming to Netflix very soon. They just revealed a brand new trailer with the English dub cast, so I'll leave a link in the description below to those who are looking forward to it. Pokemon Masters has revealed its second new title for its new set of seasons. It's called Pokemon Master Journeys, the series, and it will be coming this summer, so look forward to it. And then finally, for those who are fans of Overlord, a fourth season has been announced, as well as a brand new movie for the series. So let's see, what does it say? What does it say? So the fourth season is currently in the works, and in addition to that, the movie will be taking place. The new theatrical length movie, also currently in production by the way, right? It's set to depict the Holy Kingdom arc. I'm not sure what that is, but if Overlord fans could please clear me up on this, it'd be nice to know. Because I'm not the biggest anime weeb out there. So, yeah. And that's it for this week's News Clues. So lots of big news that dropped. I'm looking forward to this. Sorry I didn't show any different pictures or anything this time around. It's just because I'm still super busy behind the scenes. But I promise that won't be the case all the time. I at least made a nice thumbnail, so I didn't go out of my complete way to make sure it was complete garbage. And sorry about no music either, but I didn't really have all that much time. That being said, thank you so much for watching this episode of News Clues, and we will be back next week, hopefully with Ethan and we will talk about next week's big news. For now, this is yours truly, Music Clues, signing out, and y'all have a nice weekend. And you hear me? See ya.